Okay, so we go to the definition of cyclone. So we are talking about tropical cyclonic system. Shall we move in? It's a whirlwind system in which wind flows towards the low pressure at the center, from high pressure at periphery, rotating anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere and clockwise in southern hemisphere. It's a whirlwind system. So it's a rotating wind system. All the cyclones will rotate anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere, clockwise in southern hemisphere. Why? Coalescence effect will turn the wind towards the right direction, right hand side, okay, like this, right hand side. Turn towards the right hand side. But cyclone rotates in anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere. How it is possible? We are not talking about the liquid and solid, we are talking about the air. Wind system turn towards the right in northern hemisphere, but cyclone rotate in anti-clockwise. Then how it is possible? You are saying it influenced by the correlations effect. See, if it should be okay, then now it shows yes, turn towards the right, the rotating clockwise direction is perfect. But northern hemisphere cyclones rotate in anti-clockwise direction, but correlations effect influence in right side. How it is possible? How it is possible? So not only correlates effect, there is another force acting on it, that is called centripetal forces. Centripetal force of the cyclonic system will pull the air towards the center, so it induces the anti-clockwise circulation system, not only correlations effect. Okay, don't bother. Okay. This is low pressure. This is low pressure. என்ன பண்றீங்க நோட்டை பார்க்குறீங்க, நான் இங்கே வரைஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். What you are doing? Look at this board. This is low pressure. Wind enters from high pressure and it turns towards its right due to correlations effect. Turns correlations effect. Got it? Okay, turns it. Now once wind turns towards correlations effect, it will not move out of the low pressure because low pressure pulls the air towards the center, that is called as centripetal force. So now the turned wind system, it moves along the low pressure. Along low pressure, it creates an anti-clockwise circulation system. If the low pressure doesn't have any pull factor, then when turn again move away from it. So it turns moving away from it. But the low pressure center doesn't allow the wind to move away from its center, so it's pulled towards the center. So the wind system does not move away from the center, they start to rotate around the low pressure itself. So correlations effect along with the centripetal force of the low pressure induces anti-clockwise circulation of cyclone in northern hemisphere, clockwise in southern hemisphere. Got it? So why the cyclones will rotate anti-clockwise, clockwise? This is the explanation. So there are two factors: primarily correlations effect, number two centripetal force of the low pressure. So both combine to create anti-clockwise circulation of cyclone in northern hemisphere, clockwise in southern hemisphere. Suppose if it says correlations effect alone induces anti-clockwise circulation, is it possible? Yeah, why is not possible? Yes, then it would have to move away from it. So turns, move away from the low pressure. So low pressure has to hold the entire wind system, so it means centripetal force. So it turns and started to rotate around it. So centrifugal force, that is a correlative effect, and the centripetal force which hold the wind system move away from its center. That is called as anti-clockwise circulation system.